Athol Trollip basically said VOTSEK to the president of South Africa, Ubabu Cyril Ramaphosa. My name is Alokwan, and these are the news that matter the most. Now, in his response to the President Cyril Ramaphosa's State of the Nation address, Athol Trollip has described the president's speech as a delusional, out of touch, and fanciful, saying it repeated promises without serious acknowledgement of the country's deep challenges. Athol Trollip also argued that South Africa cannot continue being given speeches while pressing national problems go unresolved. Now, Trollip also accused the government of failing to confront corruption and accountability, notably the unresolved Phala scandal, and saying that the perception of corruption was harming decision-making and confidence in leadership. Basically, he was saying that Phala is undermining effective governance. Now, he also criticized what he sees as a lack of real action on crime and corruption, saying officials implicated in wrongdoing often face no consequences. And Trollip also highlighted failures in service delivery and governance, pointing out systematic issues in municipalities, water delivery, unemployment, and public health as indicators that promises have not translated into tangible improvements. He specifically attacked the government's track record on law enforcement and prosecution rate, challenging the president to show leadership and tackling failing procedural outcomes. He repeatedly framed the address as one that spoke about aspiration but lacked results, arguing leadership should deliver measurable improvements rather than rhetoric. And what most South Africans liked about Trollip's response is that he was not screaming, he was just exposing the gap. Now, if leaders can escape the crisis, they don't feel the crisis. Then he addressed the deaths of miners and comments that were followed by Minister Gwede. When people die underground, the country expects seriousness and accountability, not defensiveness. And that's where his entire response landed. Now, the government is speaking in future tense and citizens are living in present tense. Now, Trollip was basically saying that Cyril Ramaphosa cannot sell hope while reality feels unmanaged. That's the tension, and that's why it hit. And not in so many words, he was just saying that if President Cyril Ramaphosa claims progress, then he must prove it. Electricity, hospitals, water, safety, integrity, not in speeches, but on the ground. The president cannot stand in front of the country and speak about clean governance while questions around Phala are still hanging. And this is why Athol Trollip basically said, VOTSEK to the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. What are your thoughts?